Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today we are talking about, did they cook it on the grill with the effing styrofoam? Customer receives Uber Eats order in melted styrofoam. So with food delivery on Doordash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, there is an inherent risk that the containers in which that the customer is receiving their order in are not going to be high quality. This includes the food that's holding them, the bag that the container is in, and the cup holders that the drinks are in, as well as the cups themselves. So with that said, I want to go over everything that's being said in this article, how it actually is for gig workers on Doordash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, the customers, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. A video featuring a fast food customer's disturbing burger order has gone viral on TikTok. The video in question was recorded by TikToker Prettyboymuova and shows an unpleasant sight. The styrofoam container holding their burger, fries, and gravy has completely melted, leaving a sticky mess inside. I'm going to leave his TikTok as well as his profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. That is a potential to happen, especially if restaurants cheap out on their to-go trays. They can end up getting damaged upon delivery. And that's not even our fault, although we do get the blame for it. As the TikToker inspects the order, they remark, "I'm never ordering from here again. Look at this ass. What the F? Did you cook it on the grill with the effing styrofoam?" You know what happened? It probably was just sitting for a good amount of time and they had it in a place where the order is supposed to be kept warm. And unfortunately, the styrofoam ended up melting into itself, which is also not good for the food. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a violation for that on the health code side. With its view count now exceeding 973,400 as of Saturday, the viral TikTok has triggered a lively discussion among viewers who are speculating what could have gone wrong. Things you do for content, huh? You know, honestly, I've done food service before, but this particular subject is actually limited for me. So I'm curious to hear what other people are saying about this subject. Commenters were split into two camps, some suggesting that the styrofoam was microwaved, while others believed that it was left under a heat lamp for too long. I think the latter is probably the case. But the styrofoam being microwaved, I don't think they would do that for burgers. I think they would do that for other things using other tools and resources, but I don't think they would do that for burgers. One viewer wrote, "Guess you learned your lesson with the microwave." Another commented, "It was left under a heat lamp means your order sat for a while." Which then begs the question, why was it sitting for a while? Did you tip your driver? What's going on with that? They left it under the heat lamp for too long, another echoed. In other words, they forgot to make the rest of your food after this plate was done. Ooh, I didn't think about that. They basically had to rush the rest of the meals because they finished one, got distracted for some reason. Then they had to go back to it after the driver already arrived. And now they have one order done wrong while they're still working on others. Some viewers expressed concern for the customer's health, with one writing, "I don't think that's safe to eat." Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, is there a health code violation with that? There's probably a law against that. Other users offered their own theories, with one commenter speculating Prob had another hot order on top of it. Sometimes this happens when you order instead of picking it up yourself. Ooh, that's a good point. What if it was a stacked order on Uber Eats and you got one sitting on top of another? I'm always careful about that. Side by side is one thing. You don't put one on top of another unless you're really that strapped for space, but I got a RAV4, so I'm not worried about that. A further commenter asked, "You did not eat that food after this video, did you?" Which triggered a video response from the TikToker where they humorously replied, "I was hungry and baked. Leave me alone." I mean, things you can do when you're high, right? The Daily Dot reached out to Prettyboymuova via TikTok direct messages where they revealed that the restaurant in question is the local restaurant in Windsor, Ontario called The Station. Ah, them Canadians ain't got this right, huh? The health code must work differently up there compared to here, although all of them are in frickin' Florida right now. When asked about their experience with the restaurant, they replied, I ordered through Uber Eats and I've only went inside to eat 10 years earlier once and never went back because the kitchen looked unclean. Okay. Real talk though, why would you order from some place where you know the kitchen was unclean at some point? Never assume that the place gets better. Like, I'm sorry. I know that that's very closed-minded of me, but you just said the kitchen looked unclean. Like, if I knew that there were roaches all over the kitchen, I wouldn't want to go in there. I don't care if it's 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. I don't care if I went there as a kid and I'm the oldest man in the world. If I think that there's a health issue, I shouldn't be putting my health and safety at risk here. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. Look, if you're gonna order on UberEats, Grubhub, or Doordash, it doesn't matter where. Make sure you're ordering from places you know are going to be quality enough for delivery. Like, I'm not expecting you to get the highest quality meals, but don't go to the place that literally just made the styrofoam melt into your food. Like, come on. You're gonna get sick doing that. I understand you were doing what you're doing, but dang, this is gonna get you really sick. Like, please, like, as your Uber Eats driver, don't get yourself sick from ordering food like this. I know I'm not in Canada, but I'm looking out for you here, you know? My question is, at that point, why wouldn't they just transfer it to another box? Like, are they asking for a health code violation? But then again, if this is the same place that doesn't actually have a clean kitchen and knowingly does this, does management even care about their restaurant? Like, what's going on? All in all, just make sure you're ordering from places that are treating your food with the same amount of respect that they should, because you're gonna end up getting sick otherwise. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!